Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are alright. Be sure to be safe, wear masks, and today we're here with another episode of Assassin's Creed Black Flag series, this time with Sequence 6 Memory 2, which is also known as Devil's Advocate. We need to upgrade this ship, but yep, just try finishing the memory. So let's get right into it.
What the hell's happened here? Were you attacked?
Other way round. It were Blackbeard who struck first. Opened fire on a British man-o'-war, the pillock.
What in God's name for?
Still searching for medicines, but he's gone barmy if you ask me.
I'll bring him home.
Leave him, man. He's heaped this trouble on himself.
So, well, according to this pirate friend here, Mr. Thatch has gone haywire, but of course that doesn't mean you don't bring your friend back home, so Enward is right at some point. So what we are gonna do in this sequence is that we have to search for Mr. Thatch, basically his ship, which is known as Queen Anne's Revenge.
Captain, there's a wreck yonder. Looks recent.
I see it. Let's hope Thatch hasn't come to the same end.
And while doing that, we have optional objectives, which one of which is that we have to save 5 survivors from the shipwreck. So let's get right into it.
A dozen crates of medicine should not be so hard to come by.
That ain't my meaning. It's Thatch and Hornigold and this pointless feud of theirs. Can't you feel it?
I do, aye. But both men have their hearts in a good place. Both want the best for the people of Nassau.
But is that the best course for us? Saving a city that ain't worth much? We're not men made to govern. We take and spend and live heartily wherever we go.
What solution would you propose?
The answer's in wealth, power, not politics. If we found the observatory, we'd see enough money to buy the whole of England. Or it might be we'd lord over these kings and emperors like they was peasants themselves.
A lot of large talk, Captain. But is it your crew you sail for, or yourself?
I mean the best for these men, Ade, I do. I just don't sit right. I feel like I'm running errands, not living my life.
Well, both men are right. They want the best for Nassau, but there's a thing that when there are two people with different point of views, the result doesn't end well, because both of them want to do what they want to do, and especially if they have egos as big as these two, it would end up difficult. I predict that they're gonna fight, and well, let's see what happens. It's not like we made the game, so yeah. Okay, so moving on, we have to save ourselves from these searching parties. They're everywhere, and while doing that we have to save survivors, and of course there are gonna be a lot of shipwreck in the whole searching time, so we have to collect the storage or loot, as you can say. Well, as for what's happening right now is that I tried to save a survivor and end up being chased by 2 searching parties. So now it's better to just run, because if we just sit there and fight, it's gonna attract a lot of attention and waste of time. So we don't want that. We are just gonna save these people, survivors, and run from the searching parties, meanwhile trying to avoid the searching parties which are like just on search and not running behind us. So far we have saved 3 survivors and 2 more to go. I guess we should take a detour, go towards left, and then make a long way circle back to where the ship might be. So what am I gonna do now is that I will roam around in the area, find the two remaining survivors there, and then I'll come back to you. So hey guys, I'm back again. Well, it was a couple of minutes for me, might be a few seconds for you, but now I have gathered or saved all the all the 5 survivors which we have to save from the shipwreck, meanwhile collecting a little bit loot which I found in the way. And bullseye, our optional objective is completed. So here is the ship we were finding.
See there? It's her captain, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And she's in a bad way.
No time for a vote. Thatch is outnumbered.
The crew will understand. Beat the quarters, lads! We're sailing into hell!
So now, as we have found the ship and we know that the ship is in pretty bad condition, so probably Mr. Thatch is going to be in an equally bad condition. So now we're swimming towards the shore, and that island where the Thatch, the old man, the Blackbird, the great, the dangerous pirate is surrounded by a couple more of the soldiers. So we're gonna try and save this old man and make sure he doesn't get killed. Meanwhile, trying to fill the optional objective which says that we have to kill 3 guards which are stunned by smoke bombs, and guess what? We only have 2 smoke bombs, so well, I have to be precise and fast to do that.
Oh God!
Hang in there, Bonnet. Keep your arms up and your back to the sea.
Is all your book learning prepare you for a scuffle of this sort, Mr. Bonnet?
Not in the least, no.
For certain, there's more to be learned by doing than reading. Remember,
You stirred up a nest of trouble, Thatch.
in service of a noble cause.
Medicines, I hope you mean.
Aye, a galleon nearby. And if we crack these lobsters quick, we might catch up to her.
Well, Thatch is right that unless you practice something, whatever you read in the books is like useless. So you need practice for that. But I think Mr. Bonnet is not one for these types. Like, he's quite a gentleman looking type and of that kind nature. But I think piracy is not his really thing. So yeah, maybe he's not.
You don't do nothing
right
subtle, do you, Thatch?
Legends ain't born from mildness.
Well, legends ain't that stupid either that they jump into the danger all by themselves. And yeah.
Gentlemen, our galleon has reappeared.
Heads up!
Back to my ship, quick as you please. She'll not slip away now.
Oh, this is too much!
I'll see you back to your jackdaw when the smoke is clear. But for now, I need a helmsman.
Call it out.
Loose the mains! And head straight for that bloody ship. We'll have our medicines in little time at all.
Okay, so now that we have saved Thatcher's life, we have to use his boat to destroy the biggest ship. Like, it's not the biggest, but it's still big man of war. By using his ship, which technically does not have motor, or either they run out of it and also don't have those fireballs things. So basically we are left with 4 side cannons. That's it. Real good, Thatch, thanks. So what our objective here is to board man of war. So basically we don't have to completely destroy it, just incapacitate it. So what we can do is we try and avoid these yellow circling things which are caused by the other ship, and while maintaining distance we shoot at them.
Blast! The galleon's all but sunk.
I'm seeing the devil you promised, Thatch.
I'd have shown them my angel if they'd taken quarter. But there's no going back now. So ram that bastard with all the wind you've got. She's cracked, lads! Send them to hell! Find the captain and end this. Nation seize my soul if I give you order!
Okay, so now to successfully board the ship, we have to kill the captain. Normally when we are boarding ship, we have to kill the other crewmates too, but as it is a part of a sequence, it doesn't really matter at the moment. So all we have to do is just finish off the captain and apparently end this, as the Thatch says. So here we go, it's ended.
I'm not a man accustomed to murder, Captain. And if you'd taken quarter, you'd not be seeping now.
Sack a muzzle, gobshite. You'll be hanged and sun-dried just as them there were in Boston.
The King's called for a pardon.
Captain, we've searched the hold. It's a middling take, but the medicine we found bears a Charlestown stamp.
Thank you, Mr. Hans.
We cannot resupply Nassau out here by force and accident alone. We should go to Charlestown for the lot.
Hello? Are we victorious? I fear I am not built for the fatigue and care required to live as a man of fortune.
Meet me in Charlestown. 1 month from today.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, if you were not victorious, you would probably have died. So yeah, well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to be safe and have a nice day.